Can we see? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, we can start.
We can start?
Yeah.
Hello, good morning, everybody. This I am representing Compuhive Knowledge Hub, and today we are just going to talk about what is networking domain. Computer networking, I think everybody will be aware of, but still, I'm going to throw some technical words so that if you have any doubts or if you have heard about those things or haven't heard about those things, you can just pop it on the message box, or you can just ask us questions. We'll talk about it. So, what is networking? Computer networking is when two systems have to talk to each other or share some data or share some information. Then they need to be connected. Same way, if 100 devices need to be connected at one location, or if there are like millions of devices that needs to be connected at multiple locations, then all these things are possible by using some devices called switches, routers. So it is possible through wires, and it is possible through without wires, through Wi-Fi communication, satellite communication. So it's all about networking is all about connecting with each other and sharing the data or establishing communication between things. Okay. So a lot of companies have products that are manufacturing these kind of networking devices. So one of such market leader is Cisco. Then we also know about Juniper. Like that, there are so many companies that are manufacturing these devices, but market leader definitely is Cisco. So in this, apart from communication, securing the data and delivering the content exactly the way it is sent without any tampering. Tampering need not be like, somebody hacked into the device, but tampering can be like if the communication channel is not able to deliver what we have sent, like, in a water, if the pipe capacity is what the delivery will be, same when we transfer water from one place to another. Similarly, data also, bandwidth is the criteria. So when things are moving from one end to another end, if the communication channel is not able to support that kind of data, then tampering happens. So delivering from one point to another without tampering securely, and how much is sent, that much is delivered, is all is about computer networking. So you must have heard about firewalls, you must have heard about Wi-Fi, you must have heard about voice over data centers. So these are main ingredients of computer networking. So you can have, if you any of you have questions, you can ask us about these things. Then after 1 minute pause, we will move on to the in-depth details of what each product, how it will be used, and which where the job openings will be there, which companies will be hiring. You can ask your questions now. So, anybody have any questions or anything, then please, you can either type in your questions or you can ask the questions. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the basic device that we use, something called hub, where it is not manage. It's a non-manageable device. You just use it as you plug in, and then it just like the way the multi-plug electrical multi-plug device, like that it operates. Then there are little bit manageable hubs, but majorly they are non-manageable devices. Then we have switch. Different devices are there. Yeah. So different types of devices are there, like L1 and L2, like the devices will be there. Okay, so 1 second, I'm going to swap the device. 1 second. Okay. Can you see me right now? Can you hear me? Yeah, can you see me and hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So yeah, so we are talking about L1, L2, L2 device called switch, where it is manageable. We can give some instructions to that device, and then we can establish communication in a broadcast network. That is, inside the LAN under one IP address, they will be able to communicate. That is about a layman terms. That is about the switch. Similarly, there are high-end devices which is also called as a switch, but it's a layer 3 device, which does establish communication between two LANs or three LANs, something like that, and then how to manage those communications is also done. Then next device what we are going to talk about is the router, and router is the one which connects two devices. So those devices are basically like if there are two switches which are holding two LANs, then establishing communication between those two LANs is done via router, and it talks to one or two IP addresses. That means two different types of LANs or multiple LANs. Okay. And the next device what we are going to say is the next device what we are going to talk about is firewall. Firewall basically secure your network, whether to filter the traffic, which one should pass through you, or whether giving access to the internal hosts, which one to go to which site, and all those controls will be able to manage by using the firewalls. So you can position your firewalls at the entry point or also exit points. So that is the third device. These are the three major devices that you will be learning if you want to become if you want to work in the networking domain. Okay, these are the devices. So in the beginning, I said, either you can do wired communication or wireless communication, right? Wired communication is when all these components are connected with each other using cables. That is called wire communication. If there is also a hybrid model where some are
like wired and some are not wired. Using the Wi-Fi signals we connect them, so communication is possible in those two areas. So when we use wireless communication, we have to use wireless specific routers. We have specific names. I'm not going to use all the technical terminology here, because right now it is more about throwing some few words for people who are new to this networking domain, so that they will understand in a layman term. But for all these understanding these devices and courses and all, any company which is having few devices which needs to establish communication internally as well as externally across the globe, then they need network engineers. If anybody wants to work in that domain, they need to show that they know how to work on these devices. That is possible by doing the certifications. Cisco offers certifications. Cisco is the company which manufactures these products, which I have told earlier. So Cisco is the company, and it also have certifications for these learning these products. There are so many products, and major category is, it is called router, but there are different features in each router, different support that is available. You can do, there are base models, there are high-end models. Similarly, same with switches, same with wireless devices, same with firewalls. So as on hand you learn, you will be knowing about the product knowledge also. But as an entry level, the first level basic certification, or your LKG, where you learn your alphabets and words and all, something like that is called CCNA. Where though when you said it is something like LKG, because it starts from the fundamentals, but once you do a CCNA, you can set up a network and you can establish communication with multiple LANs. We can also use the term WAN. So I will say that you start from learning alphabets and you will reach a stage where you can write poem, or you can write books or stories. No, you can do that, means master. So there are higher levels in this certifications, but majorly, like higher levels are specific to if you start working and there is a different technology or different tool that has come up. These higher level certifications will help you to work on those domains. Though everywhere you learn, it's like you learn graduation, then in masters you will learn in depth of those concepts, right? Higher level certifications are something like that. So I'll pause for a minute, and then if anybody has any doubts, you can ask. Okay. Okay, I'm back to talking about things. So anybody, I'm assuming that everybody understood what I have communicated right now. So yeah, that's about networking domain. Now recently Cisco has updated its um, certification process. In that they also added automation requires little bit of understanding on the programming language. So that is also part of the syllabus now. So people who are not comfortable with programming need not worry, because it is not about like you start doing the coding. It's more about understanding the scripts in which the so any language, like there are 2-3 languages that are been there, but we are teaching Python on that. So you should understand the script for which it is designated or built for. So that's the automation part that is there in the introduced in the CCNA level. Okay, so I also wanted to introduce the viewers to the new company that we have floated. Mohan's Networking Institute has been in the training space doing courses from CCNA, CCNP and CCIE level. We also do projects, for implementing the technology on the networking side. We set up networks, we manage networks, and then we troubleshoot networks. And we have rolled out around 40,000 students, over a period of 20 plus years, and our head office is in Bangalore. Now we have floated another company called Compuhive Knowledge Hub. That's what is hosting this live streaming now. So that Compuhive Knowledge Hub is more of, services. Anybody who is coming from villages or small towns, or people who don't have understanding about various streams that are available, finish their graduation, did not get placed in the campus, and looking out for different technologies, or maybe what you have studied you are not interested in and you want to pursue your career in a different field, we are there for you. Compuhive Knowledge Hub is for that kind of people. Okay, you want to upgrade your skills, we are there for you. You click on the portfolio, you will be guided for what you need. Then if you want to develop an app, we are there for you. If you want to develop a website, we are there for you. If you want to learn not only networking but any other skill like programming skills, we are there for you. Your English is bad, we are there for you. We'll teach you how to do it. You don't know how to build your resume, we are there for you. You want to start a company, we will help you out to do that. You want to set up a network for your company, we will do that one. And you feel that you don't have bandwidth to invest on real estate of creating an office space and all, we'll help you out how to do that one. So it's more of end-to-end services that we do only for people who wants to do something with their life and then want to find a job, or want to build a skill sets, or want to start a company. Anything is possible. Okay, instead of going to 10 places, we have created a virtual one hub where all these services are available. So our website is compuhive.com. You can type, it is still under construction. You can go through that one. Few of the services are listed. And we also have signed up an MOU with all the portfolios that we have listed out there. The main thing which I want to address is Teamlease, the top hiring company in India. Most of you have heard about something like Naukri.com, or some other placement job-based portals. But this is the leading one now, and we signed an MOU. So we are trying to build a cycle here. Like, if somebody has done a course, some graduation, and they wanted to build other skills to get their dream job. So we give these added courses, and then we give projects on them, we give internships on them, we give jobs on them. So we are trying to build a cycle for enabling them to get their dream job. And somebody wants to do something with already acquired knowledge, like they want to start a company, definitely will help them. So Compuhive Knowledge Hub is a, let's say, dream catcher for everybody. I'll pause for a minute and then you can ask questions or any doubts or anything. Okay, I'm back. So, expecting that, I have given enough of details for the purpose of this uh, going live and, talking about our services. Anybody has anything after this also, you can note down our number 9845001930. We have a website www.compuhive.com, and we are under the name of Mohan's Networking Institute. We have Instagram page, Facebook page, and LinkedIn page. You can reach us out, and WhatsApp is also a good media to reach us. We are planning to start a Telegram from Monday onwards. You can join us. We will be talking about one concept every day, whether it is programming or networking or whether it is career guidance. We will talk about it there. You can follow us there also. Okay, all of you have a nice weekend, and just wanted to tell you one more small thing. Tomorrow we are hosting a webinar at evening 5 o'clock on cloud technologies. Like this, we will be hosting till December. We'll be hosting 6 of webinars. Let's say like every 2 months we'll be talking about some technology or something. We are targeting at AWS, career guidance. We're talking about, of course, networking anyway, we will be doing it. Apart from that, we are going to, we have listed, like we'll talk about career guidance, we'll talk about how to build your resume is one thing, and we'll talk about how app is developed, whether it is mobile app or like Android, iOS, or how you build a website. So every once in 2 months we'll come and host a webinar talking about different technologies that are available in the market. Okay, see you all of you tomorrow, whoever has registered with us. Thank you for trusting and then reaching out to Mohan's Networking Institute, powered by Compuhive Knowledge. Thank you.